ChatGPT is an AI tool that took over the internet in 2023. It made the difficult easy. You need a 10-page paper that's due at 11:59 done right now. Ask ChatGPT to write it and it will complete it in a matter of seconds. So if we could do something as complicated as that, it should obviously be able to write me a great workout program. So I asked ChatGPT to write me a back and biceps workout, which I performed in this video. At the end of the video, we're gonna analyze it and see if it's any good. All right, so right there, I just put in a description for ChatGPT and it generated me a workout for today, which is the back and biceps workout. It gave me this answer here. And we're gonna be doing this workout during today's session. At the bottom of the workout, ChatGPT did write some notes we're gonna take a look at. First, it says you consult a fitness professional if you have a medical condition or you're new to weightlifting, which would be me. And lucky for you, recently my brother and I completed a beginner's workout program, which I'll link in the description. It's an all-inclusive one to help you build a foundation and a base to build that aesthetic Leon Edwards physique. But if you're an intermediate or advanced lifter, definitely check out my Ultimate Athletic Bodybuilding Academy, which is an all-inclusive athletic bodybuilding community. Both links will be in the description. The first note ChatGPT mentioned was about using proper form, which is very important for preventing injury, but it didn't mention it's also very important for targeting the right muscles. For example, with the lateral raise, so many people use terrible form and feel in their traps and not their mid delt. Which goes into our second point, which says start with the weight that allows you to complete the recommended reps with good form. You can gradually increase the weight as you progress. And the third point, if you're unable to perform the recommended number of reps for a given exercise, choose a lighter weight until you build up to the necessary strength, which is a very good point. Never ego lift. I've even noticed in my own fitness journey, form will always be more important than weight. The fourth point is to stay hydrated. Being hydrated has a very big effect on your overall gym performance. I'm a very big advocate of this, and I've even said on multiple occasions, I find the benefit of our pre-workout is the hydration benefits more than the stimulants found in the pre-workout, which is why I fill up my pre-workout before I go to the gym and make sure I'm drinking tons of water when I'm there. And last, rest times can be adjusted based on your experience level. In my opinion, this is a little dramatic. Just rest as long as you need to. Somewhere between 2 to 3 minutes I have found is the sweet spot. Any less than this is too little and you're training more for endurance. Any more, I find that you're training more for strength. And even if it helps your muscle gain, it makes me fatigue faster because it just makes the workout like 2 hours long. And now heading into the warm up for the workout. Okay, so ChatGPT said to start with 5 to 10 minutes of light intensity cardio as a warm up. And spoiler, we start with deadlift as the first exercise, which is a big leg driven movement. So I decided to start on the bike. Suppose if I'm starting with a upper body push movement like the bench press, I might hit the bag for like 5 or 10 minutes. And quick disclaimer, I'm at a gym with the worst lighting ever. I'm literally gonna stop working out here because the lighting is so bad. It's crazy the impact lighting has in terms of how lean you look and how big you look. Like this other gym I go to, I look freaking crazy there because there's decent lighting. So think about that the next time you see your favorite influencer looking shredded at the gym. And it's to start with dynamic exercises, which is perfect. Great job, ChatGPT. Here are the 2 I do on leg day or my deadlift day, which is this variation to hit the hamstrings and this variation to hit the groin or the adductor muscles. So ChatGPT said start off with deadlift for 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps, 2 to 3 minutes rest. So I'll be using grips on this one. Grips, I don't like to use for anything other than deadlift because it becomes a limiting factor and you can functionally train grip. Normally I use farmer carries to do that. So I'm gonna do 6 to 8 reps, 335 on deadlift. Deadlifts are a great exercise. I find it to be the reason my quads and upper traps are overdeveloped. It is a compound lift that uses pretty much the entire posterior chain. I asked ChatGPT to write me a hypertrophy workout program and it nailed it with the rest times, reps, and sets. Deadlift was for 4 sets, which I'd say is a lot higher than I normally do. Normally I do 3 sets and only deadlift once a week because of recovery and how it affects my second leg day of the week or my squat. On my second pull day of the week, I'll normally start with like a barbell row or a pull-up, but deadlifts are really, really good. With deadlifts, it's very important to be focusing on form. Bodybuilders have scared so many people from doing the deadlift, saying it's a risky exercise, yet there's no research that actually proves that this is a valid argument. They're just too lazy to do it. Take time to learn the exercise, and it's one of the top 5 exercises for an aesthetic physique in my opinion. And with an aesthetic physique, you also need to have a well-groomed face, which is why I'm excited to announce that Manscaped is sponsoring today's video, which is the premium men's brand for grooming and hygiene across the globe. And they come again changing the grooming market with the brand new product. Today I'm beyond excited to announce the brand new grooming tool from our friends at Manscaped, which is the Handyman Compact Face Shaver. Now you know I'm all about finding the best products that make our grooming routines easier and more effective, and let me tell you, the Handyman does exactly that. First things first, the Handyman delivers a quick close shave with a unique dual blade system. It features a standard foil shaver as well as a long hair leveler blade to knock down up to 3 days worth of growth. Another great feature is the skin safe technology designed to help reduce nicks and cuts. Plus the Handyman is waterproof, which helps make cleanup quick and easy. This sleek, compact design fits perfectly in the palm of your hand, making it easy to maneuver and reach those tricky areas. And guess what? It's even airplane friendly with its compact size and rechargeable battery. Speaking of battery, the Handyman boasts up to 60 minutes of runtime on a single charge. That means you have more than enough time for multiple shaves without worrying about running out of battery. So whether you're a busy professional, a frequent flyer, or someone who just wants a convenient, effective grooming tool, the Handyman Compact Face Shaver is an absolute game changer. And here's the best part. I have an exclusive deal for my awesome viewers. Use my code CoachMara for 20% off the Compact Face Shaver, the Handyman. So what are you waiting for? Upgrade your grooming routine with the Handyman from Manscaped. And trust me, your face will thank you. All right, so we just did deadlift. Now it's pull-ups for 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps, 1 to 2 minute rest. I see the rest is kind of low. I'm gonna do weighted pull-ups. I'm gonna try 45 for 10 and see how it goes. Pull-ups are by far the best lat builder. They have great core benefits, great stability benefits, and what's most important, it builds those lats that help to give you that aesthetic V-taper. And during the pandemic, I went from 5 to 20 pull-ups, so I'm gonna give you a quick brief on how to get stronger at pull-ups. First, do pull-ups. If you wanna get good at baseball, you don't play cricket. Sure, the mechanics are similar, but you wanna get better at your sport, play your damn sport. If you want to get good at pull-ups, do damn pull-ups. Even if you can only do 3, do 3, and after you do 3, add 3 to 5 negatives to that. Negative pull-ups strengthen the exact muscles required for a pull-up. And our muscles are stronger eccentrically, so you're actually targeting the exact muscles and strengthening the exact muscles for pull-ups. Once I started doing this, I went from 5 to over 20 pull-ups at my peak, and now I'm wrapping out north of 70 pounds on weighted pull-ups. It says to rest 1 to 2 minutes. I'd recommend resting 2 to 3 minutes. But if you want all my corrections as well as a push workout and a leg workout, I'll do another shameless plug for my Ultimate Athletic Bodybuilding Academy, which I'll link in the description. All right, so sticking with a great athletic bodybuilding workout, we're still doing compound movements with the bent over row. It's gonna be for 8 to 10 reps, 3 sets, 1 to 2 minutes rest. I do have a little issue with the rest time, which I'll talk about at the end of the video. ChatGPT loves athletic bodybuilding with another core compound lift, the bent over barbell row. I like going pretty close to 90. It makes the weight go further because you're at 90 degrees, so you're pulling at 90, essentially meaning that the resistance is going straight down and you're pulling straight up. The wider your grip is, the more you'll target the upper back muscles. The narrower your grip is, and if you keep your elbows in, you'll target the lats. It says rest 1 to 2 minutes here. I'd also increase it to about 2 to 3 minutes. All right, finish up with a lat pull down for 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, 1 minute rest, which I actually do like the rep range and the reps for this. I have a lat imbalance, so doing it one arm individually helps me out a lot. The lat pull down is one of the few exercises that aren't like a core exercise that I do like, because with back, variety is key with everything, and pulling up to down, other than a pull up, you don't really have one. So one of the few bodybuilding movements I'll do is this one. Lat pull downs is one of the very few bodybuilding movements I'll do because of variety. I didn't explain it earlier, but essentially a big component of building your lats is pulling from up to down, and other than the pull-ups, there's not really a good alternative, except for the lat pull down. However, recently I fell in love with pull-ups even more than I did before, so instead of doing lat pull downs, I'll just add more volume or more sets to my pull-ups. All right, so next is barbell curls, 8 to 10 reps, 4 sets, 1 to 2 minute rest. A lot of you guys ask me what's better, barbell or dumbbell curl. It depends, right? You can use both. Each has their own unique benefits. So you want to always have variety in your workouts and change them every 4 to 6 weeks so you get the benefits of both.
Barbell curls are a great exercise. However, they're very similar to dumbbell curls. You can argue dumbbell curls are a little better because you get to supinate, which is the other action of the biceps. Your bicep flexes your shoulder, flexes your elbow, and supinates your wrist. But supination actually occurs at the elbow, but you really see it at the wrist. Through my experience, I do prefer using barbell curls for heavier, so less than about 8 reps. And anywhere over 8 reps, I do recommend doing dumbbell curls, but variety is key, so you want to interchange with them every 4 to 6 weeks, which is an opportunity to remind you guys that you need to be changing your workouts every 4 to 6 weeks. Something I do in my Ultimate Athletic Bodybuilding Academy. The link will be in the description. I know I've tagged it twice already, but I'm really proud of this academy, and I can't wait to work with a lot of you guys.
All right, so now it's hammer curls. It's gonna be for 3 sets. It says 10 to 12 reps per arm. Even though ChatGPT said to do this, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna do both arms at the same time, because if you do them alternating, one arm is resting, plus you just prolong this set, which gives fatigue a better chance to come into your sets and come into your workout too.
Hammer curls are great and they hit the biggest muscle in the forearm, which is a brachioradialis. So ChatGPT did well here. However, how about the rest of the forearm? I failed the forearm test in my gross anatomy class in college because there's so much going on in the forearm, with the anterior and posterior sides having tons of muscle. If you want to target all that crap, which means both the anterior and posterior sides, the farmer carry is the answer. In my opinion, is the best exercise for forearm development, especially for vascularity and tone by far. So with hammer curls, I'd recommend to do a set of hammer curls and then immediately go into farmer carries. Some 4-week cycles, you'll do heavy weight, low duration, and some lightweight, long duration.
So this is gonna be a preacher curl for 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, 1 to 2 minutes rest. It says use dumbbell or easy bar, but it's crowded over there, so I'm just using a machine. And if you know me, I don't really use machines, but the preacher curl will target the short head of the bicep more, but honestly, it doesn't matter. You don't learn this in school. My brother didn't learn it in PT school because both heads of the bicep flex the elbow, so I just normally do normal bicep curls because it's just more practical.
This preacher curl I hated. It was digging into my tricep, which was painful, so I only did like 5 reps. And in general, I'm not a big machine fan. I would replace this with a cable curl. Cable curls give you a different kind of resistance, and you can do them standing up. Preacher curls do target a specific head of the biceps, but both heads do the same function, so it's completely pointless in my opinion. And then the last exercise is concentration curls, which I refuse to do. I'm not gonna sit like a statue and lift weights. And at the end of the day, it led to 13 sets for my bicep workout, which is a lot of volume. I recommend doing 8 to 12 sets per workout for a given muscle group, or 20 to 25 sets for the entire week. With back, it was 12, so on the upper end, and bicep, it exceeded the upper end. I found that 10 sets is typically the sweet spot. However, recently I've been experimenting with 8 sets, but training harder, which I fell in love with recently. But for the amount of sets you do, keep it within this range, but it's subjective. Maybe you respond better to 8 sets, or 12, or somewhere in the middle at 10. However, overall, ChatGPT did a very good job. The volume was pretty good, the rep range and the rest times were solid. The exercise selection for back was very good, but for biceps, the last couple were a little off. I would give this workout a 7 out of 10. And it shows the power of ChatGPT when you type in the right stuff. If I didn't put a reps, rest time, all that, it wouldn't have given me that. I also put I want to build muscle, so it gave me rest times and rep ranges that reflected that. But it won't beat getting a workout from a fitness professional, which I will link in the description, in my Ultimate Athletic Bodybuilding Academy, which is a 10 out of 10 workout and not a 7 out of 10. But if you want examples of my workouts, I'll leave 2 here and here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.